Let's look at senior certificate examinations, national senior certificate examinations 2024, which is May, June, mathematical literacy paper 1 that was written today, the 3rd of May 2024. All right, you look at the instructions, you go through them when you happen to sit for this paper. All right, question number 1. The graph below shows the number of people from 4 African countries visiting South Africa for various reasons. The number of people by country visiting South Africa for various reasons. Now, these are the different countries that we have. You can highlight them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Various African countries. Then down here, this is what we call the key. Each bar here represents a given value down here. All right. Use the graph to answer the questions that follow. Name the country with the lowest number of people visiting South Africa for business. Business, it's the dark label here. Business, the dark one. So this is business, business, and business. Which one has the lowest value? It's Kenya. The lowest value is Kenya. We are looking at visitors for business in South Africa. Kenya has the lowest value. We go to the second 1.1.2. Identify the countries that have the same number of people visiting South Africa for the study purposes. When we look at study purposes, it's this other last one here. Last one here. Now, which countries have the same number? It's Malawi, and Zambia. All right, we go to the second question. Write down the country that has the greatest difference in people visiting South Africa for business compared to those visiting South Africa for holidays. Now, holidays are the ones which are in line. Holiday are the ones which are in line in these dark ones here. So the stripes one, the ones with stripes. So now we're looking at the difference. Now, Namibia, the largest difference. Now, when you come here, that means we're going to subtract. We shall subtract this 6,069 minus 178 to give you a certain value there. The value there comes to 5,891. This one, when you subtract the next one, you have 2397. And when you subtract the last one, you will have 261. There's this one here, 1005, 1050. 1050 minus 141. It has 900. But a mere look, you'll tell that it's Malawi. Because you see this number is way far from this other one here. So which one has the largest number, largest difference there? We shall say it's Malawi. All right, I get the total number of people visiting South Africa for study purposes. Now, from these 4 countries, we're going to add these numbers. Study purposes, we have 83 plus 98 plus 475 plus 83. I repeat, we are adding 170. Sorry. We are study purposes, the ones on the right-hand side. So we are saying 83 plus 98 plus 475 plus another 83. And here we get the answer as 739. All right, we go to the second question. We go to the second question here. We go to the second question, which is 1.2. Samuel is on a business trip to South Africa. He was informed that one of the top the top 10 items purchased by people visiting South Africa is rooibos tea. Number 1 below shows the prices, including VAT, of some rooibos tea items displayed at a local florist shop. So, description. Okay, we have the item A, B, C, D, and E. All right, we go there, we see the description. Then item number item A, we have rooibos tea tin with 20 tea bags, which costs 40 rand, and rooibos tea tin with 40 tea bags, which costs 50 rand, and rooibos goods tea with 50 pyramid tea bags, which is at 100. Then we have a teapot, which is at 185, and a gift bag, which is at 16 rand. All right, determine the price of one tea bag if Samuel buys item B. So item B, we are looking at this. We are looking at the price of only one tea bag, but they have told you the cost is 50. So here we shall say they are looking at price per tea bag. So we shall take the 50 rand divided by the number of what? Number of tea bags, and the answer becomes 50 divided by 40, you get 1 rand 25 cents. The other question, write as a simplified ratio the price of item D to the price of item C. So the price of item D to the price of item, remember you're looking at prices. So D, it has 180, the same as 185 is 2. Price C is at 100. So simple. Get the smaller number divided by the bigger number. So you get your answer as 20 over 35. So which means, which is 37 is to 20. That is it. That's the answer there. All right. Samuel decided to purchase the following items for his wife. 1, a teapot, rooibos pyramid tea bag, then the gift bag. Determine the total cost for his purchase. All you're going to do, how much was the teapot? We said it was 16 rand. It was 185. This one here, plus the golden bag, which is at 100 also, and the gift bag, which is at 16 rand. All right, then when you add this all, you'll end up having, we have 185 plus 100 rands plus 16 rands. You have the answers 301. 301 rands. Okay. We look at this question here. Tourists visiting South Africa need to convert their local currency to South African rand. Here, when you hear this, you think of what we call the exchange rate. Okay, the exchange rates are given down here, as you see, the currency conversion factors for 4 African countries as at 2017 April 2023. That was last year, almost a year from now. All right, here we go. We're looking at this. Now, another thing that you have to analyze is that units per rand, per ZAR, this means For every 1 rand, they have this. For every 1 rand, they have this. That's what it means. So it doesn't matter if you use this other side or this side. Now this side is per unit. So this simply means these are rands. These are all what? Rands. But for for example, in the first one, it's for only the first one. It's 1 Malawian kwacha. You get this much rands. For 1 Kenyan shilling, you get that much. For 1 Namibian dollar, you get that much. For 1 Zambian kwacha, you get that much. This is what it simply means. Anyway, let's follow. Write down the country whose currency has the same value as the South African rand. It's the Namibian dollar. Look at that. For 1 rand, you get 1 Namibian dollar. For 1 Namibian dollar, you get 1 rand as. So this is the Namibian dollar. Okay. Identify the currency that is stronger than the South African rand. Now, the easiest way to do it is to look at stronger than. You're saying which currency is stronger than the South African rand. It's the Zambian kwacha, because for 1 rand you have 0.97. You understand? For one big whole number, you get something small in fractions. Whereas this ones, so now here the weakest is the Malawian kwacha, so weak, followed by the Kenyan shilling. Namibian, it's equal. Here, the Zambian kwacha takes over. Then here we go and we say the Zambian kwacha is stronger than the South African rand. South African rand. Okay. Show by means of show how the Malawian kwacha of 0.01779 ZAR per unit was determined. Now this is so simple. All you do is to change. We are changing this here. We take this. Since we want this to become 1, we divide through by. So this was determined by 1 is divided by 56,211,355. That's how they determined this value here. Look at question number 1.4. The table below shows the data relating to the arrival, departure, and transit of local and foreign travelers. This data was collected by the Department of Home Affairs at the ports of entry and exit to and from South Africa for 3 selected months. A value P in the table has been omitted. Data related to the number of local and foreign travelers. Here we go. We look at it and we see. Okay, we continue. Question number 1.4.1. Write in words without numerals, without numbers, the total number of travelers for February 2022. Now we shall come here and we look at it. That's February 2022. It's this one here. So the total number of travelers, it's this. The number of travelers, it's that much. We're going to write it down in numbers. So, let me see, it's 1,105,685. Now, starting from the right hand side, it's hundreds, making these 3 what? Thousands. Now, these are 3, these are 6 values. So that means this one is a what? It's a million. So this is thousands, 100,000. Then these are hundreds. These are hundreds. Anyway, let's look at that and see. So if it's 1 in the place of million, we shall say 1 million followed by 100. and 5. These are thousands. 600. 680. 85. 1,000,000. 105,685 travelers. Now, they want us to find the value of P, which is question number 1.4.2. Determine the missing value of P. Now, the missing value of P is the total number of travelers. All you have to do is to get, when you look at these numbers on top here, this number here plus this number here should give you this. So we're going to add. We are adding these two, and they're giving us that other answer there. Why? Because when you add this, you get this. And when you add this, you get this. Simply meaning the total number of travelers in the upper part plus the foreign travelers in. So the local travelers plus the total number of foreign, you add them, you get the total. So it will be so easy, which is 131, 131, 131, 131,000, 693 plus we are adding on 254,190. Sorry, 139. So your answer will become 385,832. These are travelers. Okay, they're asking us. Calculate the increase in the number of the local travelers from Feb 2021 to Feb 2022. The increased number. So simple, get the number in Feb. The number in Feb, it's this much. We subtract it from that other one there. So shall say 359 minus 131, 693. And subtract the two, we end up having a beautiful answer as 27,000, sorry, 227,993. That is the value that we are looking at. That's the value that you get. Okay, state the month and the year in which the highest number of foreign travelers were in transit. We shall come down here, look at transit. We look at the transit, which is transit here. So we have 56, 157, 187. We shall state, they told us to state the month and the year. So the month is February. The year 2022. Finished. Don't forget where we got the answer from, so where we got the question paper from, it was downloaded from Thundereduc.com. We look at question number 2. Mr. Warren Haynes receives his titanium credit card statement for his account at Standard Bank, dated 9th of September 2023. And next A shows the adopted statement of Mr. Warren's credit card. All right, let's get started. All right, there we go. We look at their annexure. This is their annexure. And then we go back to the question. The question says, write down the answer. Write down the amount paid to the Standard Bank by Mr. Haynes during September 2023. Now let's go to the next and we see payment made during September 2023. So September 2023, we have this. Sorry, this is September, September, September. But when you look at this, there's no payment made here. Also, this is September, September. You see that? So the only payment that was made in September, only in September, it's this, and the payment is this month. And the answer becomes 2,000. So the answer here has to be, was supposed to be 2,000. Payment made. Give one valid reason why some numbers have been omitted from the account. The valid reason is for security. So security reasons. Security reasons to avoid his account being hacked. Avoid his account being hacked. There you go. Then we have this other one here that says outstanding authorities refers to the purchase that outstanding authorization refers to the purchase that will still be finalized. Show by means of calculations how the amount of 8,323 rand 78 cents for the available amount to be spent was determined. We come here, we are looking at this value here. There's a value here that we are looking at. This value here, how was it determined? This value, when you look at it critically, it comes from, okay, it comes from, you need to, this will subtract 1, and it will also subtract the 2. So how do we get this value here? We are saying we shall take 20,000 minus the 5,650 minus 6,020. This is how the value that much was received. That's how it was got. That's how the value was got. 20,000 minus 5,500. Sorry, 56. 5,656 remain with 14,343, and then you subtract the 6,000. That's how we get the value they were talking about. We are answering question number 2.1.3. We are answering this question here. We are saying they took the 20,000, they subtracted the 6,020 rand minus the 5,656.22 cents. That's how they got the answer. All right, the amount paid to Caltex on 12th of August 2023 was 54,000. Sorry, was for was for 54,1365 liters of petrol. Calculate the price per liter of petrol on a particular day. Price per liter. Simply meaning that the price that was paid there, let's go and check. I'll text it here. The price paid was 1,376 rands, 15 cents. So we shall take that money because you're looking for price per liter. So we shall take that money, which is 1,376, 15 cents, divided by 54,1365. These are number of liters. We're looking for price per liter. So which gave us 25 rands 42 cents per liter. 2.1.5. The purchase at the pro shop on 24th of August 2023 was for a Revoke RV2 Golf push cart at a discount price. Then if at this, if a 17.5% discount was given on the price paid, calculate the original price. So now, first and foremost, you need to look for how much was paid. That's what I want to go. That's what I need to find out on the statement. How much was paid on the 24th of August? So I'll come here, look for 24th of August. Oh, indeed, it's here. It's there. Yeah, he paid 3,299. So he paid 3,299.99. Remember, he pays this after a discount was applied. After a discount was applied. So this is what he pays after the discount was applied. So now ask yourself, how much was it originally? So all you're going to do, okay, if he was given a 7, remember the price before discount, the price before discount, it's at 100%. So if you apply a discount, you're going to remove that discount there, and you remain with 100%. If I remove 17%, if I remove 17%, 100% minus 17%, we remain with 82.5%. That means this price is worth 82.5%. That means there was a certain price that was multiplied by 82%, and the answer became 3,299. So what we do, we divide through by 82.5%, and you divide by 82.5%. This goes with that. So the price I'm looking for that I called H, I'll end up having the price as 3,999.9. This means this was the original price. This was the original price. We'll look at the next question. Look at the next question. 2.2. The Bay Golf Club uses a golf course situated in London. The table 4 below, shows the actual and projected sources of income in pound sterling of the Bay Golf Club based on previous trends in income for the years of 2022 to the year 2026. Now the projection is in between here. These are already passed. Anyway, it's fine. Let's go and see. So we are looking at this. Identify the source of income that is expected to generate the second highest income across the year. Second highest The first, this is the first. When you look at, oh, these values, they are too big. You understand? But then if you go in between the second, it's this. So they have told you to identify the source of income, not the number, but the source of income. Identify the source of income that is expected to generate the second highest income across the year. Across the year, this is it. So they expect the bus sales and the function. Identify the source. They didn't say identify the number, the source of income, which is you pick from. So it's a source number 1, 2, 3, 4. Source number 4. All right. Here we go. Then what has to do what? Okay. The ratio of the income for shop sales for 2023 to 2024 is given as 47 is to 49. Take the missing value of B. This is for, we are looking at the bar sales 2023 and 2024 in a ratio format. So first and foremost, I will need to write that down. So we go to the shop sales. Shop sales, oh, it's a B that's missing. So this one of 2023 it's given. So 2023, it's 47. So we shall say we put its value the way it is to B. What do we do? Cross multiply. Cross multiply. So the 47 multiplies with the B is the same. 49 will multiply by 23,500. So because you're looking for the value of B, when you multiply 49 times 23,500, you end up having 115,000, sorry, 1 million. 1,151,500. 47B. So we divide through by 47. Divide through by 47. This will go with that. So my B now, B will equal to 24,500. That's the value of B. Okay. Come to question number 2.2.3. Calculate the percentage change in total actual and projected source of income from 2022 to 2000. So we are looking at percentage change. Now, when we deal with percentage change, we get the new minus the old divided by the old times 100. New minus old divided by the old times 100. I'm looking at percentage change. So the change has to be there, 2022. So we shall go up there and we check. We are looking at 2022. 2022, we are looking at total actual and projected sources of income. So we are here. And that. So we are going to look at those values there and we shall say it becomes the new, which is 455,869 minus 396 times 100. I'm multiplying by 100 because I'm looking for the percentage change. So here the answer became, my answer here has to be, for that margin, 869 minus 39,6453 divided by 39,6453 times 100. So here the answer becomes 4.99%. We look at question number 3, which says, staff at public schools are required to adhere to the stipulated percentages of fractions relating to the total number of weekly periods based on their post levels. Table 5 shows the stipulated teaching time, a post level, a school type. All right, stipulated teaching time, a post level, a school type. So the school type, we look at this. We have primary and we have secondary. So the percentages are here. These are the posts or positions, what we call the ranks. And that's what happens. You look at the table and you find out what's happening. So here we go. Woodhill Senior Secondary School has a timetable with 40 periods a week. Shown below. Shown below are the number of periods per week allocated to their staff members. The missing value D represents the number of periods taught by the deputy principal. Then these are the other periods for other educators. D is found there. Then Moloto Primary School, PS, has a timetable with 37 periods per week. Shown below are the number of periods per week allocated to their staff. All right. Use table 5 and information above to answer the questions that follow. Determine the number of staff members at Woodhill Secondary School. Now, all you're going to do, each number represents a staff here. So all you're going to do, count them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they are 10 by 1, 2, then by the plus. When you count these ones down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 9. So all in all, it's 20 plus 9, and the answer is what? 29. So the total number of it's what is what? 29. You count those numbers already. Don't add their periods. Each number they represents a teacher. Write down the model number of periods per week for Moloto Primary School. Now, Moloto Primary School, the model number, take note, model number comes from mod, the number that appears most. We have 27, 27 appears twice, 29, 29, 29, 29, so 27 jumps out, 29 appears 4 times. We have 31, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also 29 jumps out because 30 now has taken over 5 times. Each other one repeats itself, 31, 1, 2, 3. This one appears 3 times. 32 appears 3 times. So the model number here is supposed to be 30 periods per week. Calculate the value of D. They told you it's for the deputy. The value of D is the deputies. Now remember, deputy, he has also stipulated time. Of the 40, how much should he work? That's what they're telling us. Of the 40, the missing value D. So we shall say D, deputy. Then we shall take the deputies, take 3 out of 5. So we shall say 3 out of 5 times the number of periods, which became 24. Ian stated that since the calculated mean for wood Woodhill is 33. The median would be better reflection of the average. The median will be better reflection of the average number of periods taught per staff member. Justify using calculations. Here the best okay, the best reflection will be for the median, because there are there is an outlier. There is an outlier, that weird number, the extreme number. When you look at all these values, these are almost next to each other, but there's a 3 here. 3 is far away. So median is better when data has outliers. Determine the fraction probability of randomly selecting a staff member at Moroto PS who teaches 29 or more periods. Now we go there and we see Moroto, 29 and more. So these are, first and foremost, we shall check out how many people are there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 by 3, a total of 21. Out of 21, how many are working on 29 and above? What you do, remove these ones which are below 29. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they are 5 out of 21 minus, you get 16. These are 5, remain with 16. So 16, how can it be reduced? That's the answer. You can't reduce to 20. 16 out of 21, you can't reduce it any further. 16 divided by 21, it remains that's a fraction. So the answer here, it's what? 16 out of 21. What's number 3.2? This number 3.2, you are looking at this and you're saying, the table below shows the percentages achieved in term 1 by 10 selected learners of Woodhill Secondary School for task 1 and task 2 in mathematical literacy. The values are in percentage. So on the answer sheet provided, the performance of learner A and J for both tasks are plotted on a graph. For both tasks. Okay, we go and we see use table 6A and the graph and answer sheet to answer the following questions. Name the type of graph shown on the answer sheet. The type of graph like this one here, we call it the scatter plot. We call it the scatter plot. All right, there we go. We call it the scatter plot. Name the type of graph. We are saying it's called the scatter. Call it the scatter plot. Calculate the range of the percentages for task 2. We shall come here, task 2 is this. But what you need to know, first and foremost, what is range? Highest value minus lowest value. So we are looking for the highest value here, task 2. Highest value is 81 and the lowest value is 15. So it will be 81 minus 15. 81 minus 15. 81 minus 15. whereby we get the range as 66. 66. We go on and we see the answer here. C. Identify the learner whose marks for both tasks can be classified as an outlier. What is an outlier? An outlier is a numbers that are in extremes. They are extreme. Let's go to the data and we check these numbers. For example, task 1, we have 71, 79, 80, 68, 63, 53, 50, 71, 22. Look at that. All of a sudden we have a 22. Then 76 and 80. So 22 is an outlier. We go down here still 53, 69, 53, 49, 50, 47, 61. Look at the 15. It's an outlier. So they're asking us, identify the learner whose mark. We are identifying the learner. So learner H. Learner H. Learner H can be classified as, and give a reason for that, because he has what? A 22 task 1 and a 15 task 2. Remember we said outliers are extreme. Those numbers don't belong into those, the other ones that are given. They are not that much close. They're not that much close. All right, we look at question number 3.2.2. This is the question you're answering now. The school subjects policy states that the difference between the mean of the two tasks should be below 15%. So the mean for task 1 is 66.7%. A teacher claimed that the difference in the mean mark for both tasks follows within the school's subject policy. Verify showing all calculations whether this teacher's claim is valid. Now remember, we are fighting what? Difference in the mean. Already task 1 has its mean as 66, but you don't know the mean of task 2. So your job is to look for the mean of task 2 and you differentiate them. So we shall do that. Mean of task 2. What you're going to do, you're going to add these numbers here. All the numbers which are below. 53 plus 68, or 69, right? Plus 50, so 53 plus 69 plus 49 plus 50 plus 47 plus 61 plus 15 plus 47 plus 81 gives you, when you add everything, you get 525 divided by 10, because there are 10 numbers that we've added. So you end up having 52.5. So what do we go for? The difference, which is subtraction. So we need to subtract 66.7 minus 52.5. So 66.7 minus 50. So here the answer becomes 14.2. Indeed, the claim is what? The claim is valid. It has to be below 15. And that claim, the teacher claimed that the difference in the mean mark for both tasks falls within the school's policy. And the schools stated that the task should be, the difference in the task should be below 15%. Okay, 3.2.3, the achievements of the two other selected learners, K and L, were added to table 6A to create table 6B. Use the answer sheet provided where the performance of learners A to J for both tasks plotted. To plot the results of learner K and L, they label the points. All right, let's go there to the next and we see. Okay, we're plotting. The first learner is this one here. We are plotting 68, 40. You come down here. 68 task 1. So when you count numbers or lines in between six, these, we have 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the difference between 60 and 80 is 20. 20 divided by 5, you get 20 divided by 5, you get 4. So simply meaning each line here represents 4, but we are plotting 68. That means it's this line here plots against 68, plots against 40. Plots against 40, we come here. Where does this line touch? So this is the first point. Clearly indicates. So the next point for the other learner L, 88 on the x-axis and it is 64. So 88, we said each line represents 4, so we are here. You're looking for 64. Ask yourself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here each line represents 2 because there's a difference of 10 and there are 5 lines. So each line represents 2. So we are looking for 88. 88 versus 64, sorry. 88 versus 64. So we shall count here. 1, 2. And you come and plot. That's what they wanted you to do. Question 4. Question 4. Question 4. The fundraising committee of St. Mark's Anglican Church is planning a braai. At the braai, plates of food will be sold in order to raise funds for the new generator. Each plate of food will be sold. So now the selling price is what? 35 rands. And this is what is needed to make the plate of food. We need the plate will consist of a chop, bros, salad, paper plate, everything is there, you know. Okay, we look at the values which says they bought 16.7 kg of chops and 13 kg of burvoros at a local butcher, enough for the 200 plates. Calculate the total amount of fundraising committee paid for the meat products at the local. So remember, we are going to we shall look at these quantities bought. We have 1. This is meat also, 13. It's also meat. Then we shall come and say we shall get this multiplied by 6, let me get this multiplied by 13. So we end up having 16.7 times 100 and so here they have 2050, 2500, 2504 rands, 17 cents. Here we have 13 times. So here we have 1000. 299,87. So we added a 2, added a 2. You added a 2. And you look at the discount. So the answer here is 3,354. Apply a discount. They are talking of 15% discount. So we multiply, so 15%, it goes off, remain with 85. So times 85. So this is it. They got the answers. All right. 4.1.2, the cost of the cell paper and the charcoal addition is what? 85. They calculate the total cost of one plate. So this means the money you bought in the meat plus that of the charcoal divided by 200, because the aim is to sell 200 plates. So we do that. So this becomes 18 rand 50 cents. 18 rand 50 cents. So question number 4.1.3, the profit made from selling 200 plates of food was not sufficient. The fundraising committee still had a shortfall of 2,850 rand to buy a new generator. They decided to continue selling more plates of food to the nearest to meet the shortfall. The time rounded off to the nearest 10. The total number of plates of food they had to sell in order to buy a new generator. This would be, this is what we are having, or they had to sell this. So here you divide by 35 because it's the selling price. So 28 divided by 35, they have 81 plates, which is approximately 80 plates. So 80 plates plus the 200 they will sell. In other words, they will have 28. All right, the fundraising committee wanted to design a poster targeted at a specific age group. They studied the estimated population distribution as a percentage per age group for the different race groups in South Africa. The estimated total number of South Africans 15 years and older is 43,378,959. This is it. So here we go. So here we go. We are looking at the next step B. Let's go to our next step B. We see the values. This is the next step B. At next step B, we have these different lines are representing the races, and the different dots are representing the group brackets, the age brackets, sorry. So here we go there. Write down the probability as a percentage of randomly selecting a white person from the white population in the age of 65 years and plus. So we go to the annexure, white, what represented with a dot. So shall come here, this is it. At which percentage is this? It's at 15%. The probability will be 15%. It is given that the total number of people in the age bracket of 55 to 64 years of age is 4,052,572. Give rounded to 3 decimal places the probability of randomly selecting a person in 55 to 65 years of age group from the total number of South Africans between. So this is so simple. You're taking the number they have given you, which is 4,052,572 divided by the total number of this one here, 43 million. 43 million 378,959. We don't multiply by 100 because they want it as a decimal. So they want it to 3 decimal places. 3 decimal places. Identify the age group the fundraising committee should target for this fundraising venue. We come to this, you see the age group here, 25 to 34. It has the most, like the percentage of people here. There are many. So I would target that one there. We are saying they should target 25 to 34 because they are many. They are many. Question number 5, we look at finance again, taxable income. Malcolm, a 65-year-old consultant, earns an annual taxable income of 981,500 rands for the year 2023 to 2024. It does not belong to any medical aid. Table 8 below shows the tax table, and table 9 shows the tax rebates. State the total number of rebates Malcolm qualifies for. Remember, rebates are determined by the age. Rebates are determined by the age. So it's 65. Simply meaning he qualifies for 2 primary and tertiary. Primary and secondary, sorry. Primary and secondary. Calculate Malcolm's monthly taxable payable. All right, we go here and we see he gets this. And which bracket does it belong to? It belongs to this bracket here. So we shall write this on the side. We shall use this formula here. So we are saying it earns 900. Sorry, we should use this bracket here. We use that bracket there, which simply means we shall start with that and we say is bracket number 6. We put the money earns in a year minus the value that we got from the bracket. Don't forget to simplify. Don't forget to simplify. After this, you're remaining with this much money. This is tax before rebate. We take off the rebate. So the answer becomes 275,255. This is annual, so we divide by 12, which becomes 22,937.92. All right, we are saying we are calculating Malcolm's monthly tax paid or monthly tax paid. Malcolm earns an amount of 981,500 a year. So we ask ourselves, where does this one belong? So when you count, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Malcolm belongs to bracket number 6. What we do, we shall use this number here. So we shall say we write this number the way it is, plus 41%, which we write like 0.41. Open, you put the money it gets, which is 981,500 minus this number that is found inside there. After doing that, you subtract the rebates. Malcolm is 65 years of age. You qualify for 2 rebates. The rebates will be here. So we shall come here and subtract them, which is 17,000 minus 4,444. So after the answer you get divided by Look at question number 5.2. Malcolm is planning to buy a motor vehicle. The cash price of the motor vehicle is 334,000. He considers to follow the payment options to finance the motor vehicle to the value of 300,000. The motor vehicle, option number one, the motor vehicle loan without a residential slash balloon payment. Then there's option number two, the motor vehicle loan with a 20% residue balloon payment. And then number three, personal. So determine the term interest rate. We shall say the percentage at which interest is calculated. Okay, you can say interest on the car loan is calculated. I'm saying car loan because of the word what? Contribute. You're looking at cars here. Determine the difference between the monthly installment of option one and option two. The moment you hear difference, that means subtraction. So the monthly, we have this one here, and that. So monthly difference, you're going to say 6,100. So it's 6,115.47 minus 5,498.19. Answer becomes 617 rands 28 cents. You may use the formula to find the calculation of x. Calculation of x is saying installment. So x is in option number one. X is in option number one. Look at that. And the installment 6,115. So we shall say that installment 6,115, 47 times the number of months. They are showing us 6 years as 72 months minus the loan value, which is 300,000. Your final answer becomes 14 140,313. Then the value of y installments, they are looking at 20 or 73 times the number of months. Sorry, installment, the amount paid per month, which is 5,498.19 times 73 plus the balloon, which is calculated at 20 times cash money. So after doing that, you end up having your answer as 461,367 rands 87 cents. Give one reason why banks charge more interest on personal loans compared to vehicles. Personal loans, the bank has no control over them that much, whereas the bank, for example, if you take a car out of the bank, the bank can easily repossess it because it's theirs. But the personal loan, they can't repossess the money they have already given you. Question number 5.3. We look at what we call box and whiskers. Box and whiskers. All right. Malcolm also studies the trends in sales of hybrid vehicles. The following box and whiskers plot summarizes the percentage sales of electrical vehicles, E, and plug-in hybrid vehicles, P. In South Africa, the following box will plot the sales of the two vehicles are drawn. So the hybrid vehicle is one, okay? It's been chosen, yes. Write down the value of the lowest quartile for the electronic vehicle. Now remember the E. So you come here. You draw a line. So the answer there is 24. And I stated that the interquartile range of the electronic vehicle was a quarter of the interquartile range of P. So the interquartile range of E is a quarter of interquartile range of P. When you hear interquartile, which is IQR equals to Q3 minus Q1. So we shall go and look for Q3 minus Q1. You can start from P. Q3 is 24. And Q1 is 6. Q1 is 6. You come here, you say, this is 18. Very good. Then we come to QRO E. So this is for P. Now I'm doing for E. E, what's the Q3? Q3 of, it's 29. Minus 24. So here the answer is what? 5. But we are proving quarter of. So we shall say a quarter of 18. A quarter of 18. A quarter of 18. A quarter of 18 is 4,5. But we are looking at cars, which is approximately 5. So let's state